But the story that's breaking this evening is coming from Punjab, where the police are now moving the farmers who've been agitating there for months forcibly out of the border area. The Punjab police have now detained 200 farmers in Ghanori. Farmers are also being moved out of the Shambhu border. Sources telling India Today around 3,000 police personnel are there in the border areas, and even bulldozers are now being used to remove the temporary structures. The farmers have been on protest there since February 13, 2024. So the farmers agitating in Punjab are being removed. These are farmers who've been protesting. Their demands earlier included, of course, the withdrawal of the farm laws that the Modi government had done. Now they've raised more questions of the Punjab government itself. Kamaljeet is joining us. Our Punjab Bureau Chief joins me from the border. Kamaljeet, can you tell us what exactly has sparked off the police's decision to now swoop down and arrest or detain all the farmers, make them withdraw from the border areas?
Well, in a surprise move, the Punjab government and Punjab police, in a sudden action, have removed all the farmers from Shambhu border. That's a big claim really coming in almost a year. And that's when you see all these shanties have been removed. These were actually just a town which was created on Shambhu border itself. These are areas where the farmers had been camping, and today was specifically a day where the farmers were speaking to the centre as well as representatives of Punjab government, and that is when suddenly we saw Punjab police swooping down and obviously coming, not only detailing top farmer leaders but also all these farmers. And remember, at least 250 were present here, and we've been told at least 50 of them are detained. They were in talks, and it was done almost peacefully. That's what we've been told. And there has been resistance coming in from a handful of those, and they are the ones who have now been detained. But clearly, this is a big action now really coming in.
Kamaljeet, can you explain?
Late hours.
Can you explain to our viewers? Can you explain to our viewers what exactly have the farm protests been all about? Because I want to go back to the early protests that took place in 2020-21. Kamaljeet, were about the protests that took place in 2020-21 were against the farm laws of the Narendra Modi government. Now, interestingly, this action which is being taken by the Aam Aadmi Party government, headed there by Bhagwant Mann. Can you give us, Kamaljeet, what exactly are the farmers protesting about since 2024? What's the difference between the protests now and when the protests were taking place when the Narendra Modi government was taking on the farmers at that time? Okay, we'll try and go back to Kamaljeet Sandhu. Remember, those are the visuals that we are getting at the moment from the border there in Punjab-Haryana border. Kamaljeet, can you explain to us what exactly have the farmers been protesting about this time? Can you very succinctly summarize what is the main demand of the farmers at the moment?
The stalemate is still regarding the minimum support price. There have been several other demands. There's also talk about how they wanted other things as well, but clearly this has not gone down well, because remember, the feedback the Aam Aadmi Party was getting was that the commoners were getting disturbed. It was also financial losses to industrialists who seemed very, very annoyed at not just the frequent protests but also the blockage of Shambhu as well as Ghanori border. And remember, even Arvind Kejriwal and Bhagwant Mann, who've been camping together in Punjab for the past few days, that is what has been told. Taranjit Saund, one of the cabinet ministers, today spoke, and he said there are extreme financial losses and we can't bear that. We are with the farmers, but remember, these are the images which are not going to go down well, because remember, there is a calculated risk that the Aam Aadmi Party has taken. They believe that the farmers cannot be made happy. They also know that Aam Aadmi Parties can take that sort of a risk, because the farmers' demands have been exceeding, and even their presence, whether it's elections or otherwise, has not really borne results. So they feel that if they actually put aside this particular group, they can actually appeal and appease to the other groups who've actually been antagonized by the farmers. So that's a big calculated risk taken by Aam Aadmi Party. Also coming at a time where Ludhiana West elections are to take place, and Ludhiana is predominantly industry-based town, and that is where all these calculations have really come in. But it could turn the big way around for them, because remember, the heat could now turn out against the Aam Aadmi Party rather than the Saffron Party, which is the BJP. And remember, this is a big move coming in. And remember, both Ghanori as well as Shambhu border, that's where action is taking place.
I'm going to stop you at the moment. What you're telling us clearly, this is a political risk being taken by the Aam Aadmi Party. They've gone ahead, detained these farmers. They've been protesting since last year. And clearly the Punjab government has been at its wits' end to try and bring an end to these farmer protests. But those images will reverberate, as remember the images did when the farm laws were brought in by the Modi government. This time the shoe is on the foot of the Aam Aadmi Party government.